You heard Miss Heard say, "Get off me," right?
No, I did not. Hitting the wall hard based on the accusations that she brought. I'm sorry, I was talking. Is that all right?
You'd answer my question. We'll take a look at the next exhibit. Thank you.
As long as you're happy, sir.
You didn't want her acting. You wanted to control her career, correct?
Objection compound.
That's patently untrue. It's a great guess.
All right. Yes, I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
Sorry.
We can. Did I read that right?
Yes, Mr. Rottenborn.
You're complaining about her ambition in this text to her, to Dr. Kipper, correct?
I'm realizing that her ambition is far stronger than her supposed feelings for me, yes. It doesn't mean that I actually literally cut my finger off after, at the age of 12, finding the only thing that gave me peace, which is playing the guitar. Very unlikely. Why didn't I start lopping off digits when I was 13 then?
Just the way it was worded. Now, Miss Heard what?
Objection relevance.
What's the relevance?
When your nerves are pushed.
Can we approach her?
Okay.
She was trying to get you to stop using drugs, but
Let's
take a look at what you say in
she
this
had used
text.
that term before.
In this text, Mr. Depp, you say there were numerous negative news stories about you. You'd agree with that, correct?
Objection compound.
I'll sustain it to compound.
Thank you so much.
May 7th, 2016. It's entitled Jhonny Depp. Friends and family seriously concerned about him. Here's why.
Yes, how did they know?
The next article from May 1st, 2017, before Miss Heard filed says Jhonny Depp reportedly drank heavily and was constantly late on the new Pirates movie set. Did I read that right?
You did, reportedly.
The next article, also from May 10th, 2017. Mr. Depp,
This is a pathetic attempt.
Mr. Depp, please just respond to the question that I'm asking you.
What's your
The next
question,
question,
Mr.
the next document
Yes.
is entitled Jhonny Depp's Financial Woes Might Sink the Next Pirates of the Caribbean. Did I read that right?
You did, I don't know.
The next article, May
May
25th, 2007. Jhonny Depp's star power looks as wobbly as Jack Sparrow on a plank. Did I read that right?
You read that very, very well.
The next one, Hollywood Reporter, May 27th, 2000. Did I read that correctly?
Reports say, this is hearsay.
June 21st, 2018, 6 months before the Inside the Trials of Jhonny Depp. Did I read that right?
You did. You should read the article.
And the last one, June 22nd, 2018. Allison Boshoff reveals why Hollywood's reeling over what's being called Jhonny Depp's career. Did I read that correctly?
You did. Who's Allison Boshoff and how does she know?
Mr. Depp, you can't name a single actress. No further questions.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, while we go ahead and take our morning recess for 15 minutes, do not...
Sean Bailey, who was the number 3.
Objection, hearsay.
I don't know yet. I'll overrule it at this point.
Thank you.
May I continue, John?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Just basically said in the...
Objection, hearsay.
Your Honor,
Sean Bailey says.
this is about him learning about this. It's not for the truth.
It is the truth. She's asking.
Mr. Depp, could you please explain to the jury who Sean Bailey is? I think you were starting to.
Yes, I'll try again. Sean Bailey was quoted as saying that...
Objection, hearsay.
Mr. Mr. Depp, where was Sean Bailey quoted, without getting into what he was quoted as saying?
I don't know who did the interview with him.
Objection, lack of foundation.
Overrule the objection. Good.
Mr. Depp,
I had been approached to take part in writing
Objection,
Pirate
hearsay.
6.
last week Mr. Rottenborn asked you about a quote where you said you wouldn't come back to the Pirates franchise for $300 million and a million alpacas. Do you remember that?
I do.
What? Do you recall when specifically you made that statement about the $300 million and the 100 alpacas?
Objection, asked and answered.
Overrule.
Mr. Depp, do you recognize this document?
As soon as my eyes go on, I hopefully will. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I'm so pathetic when it comes to knowing what movies I've done. I'm sorry. I just, I don't watch them. I feel better not watching them. I couldn't, what was the question again?
How many?
I have order in the court, or I will have you removed. Understood?
How would you describe Mr. Bettany's relationship with Miss Heard while you and Miss Heard were together?
Abominable.
Mr. Depp, I believe this is another text message with Mr. Bettany that you were shown on your cross-examination.
And when he came home from school...
Your Honor, I'm just going to object on relevance. The question was, who was this about?
We can move on.
Okay.
Mr. Depp, what if any portion of this email exchange is literally true?
We're all set to leave here at approximately 1:30 p.m. Hope you rested well. I believe there's also a napkin down there where someone...
Your Honor, lack of foundation is referring to exhibits that aren't in evidence.
All right.
I have no idea whether they even exist.
I'll sustain the objection now. Next question.
You didn't know what could cause damage to Mr. Depp's hand while you were there on March 8th, correct?
Dr. Kipper told me he'd sustained an injury on one of his
Well,
fingers.
objection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question.
Oh,
Next.
okay. He said he sustained an injury to his finger.
One of his
Well,
fingers.
objection, hearsay.
Wait, you asked the question.
Oh, okay. He said he sustained an injury.
Premiere or opening or whatever, where she could be.
Objection, beyond the scope of the question.
Sorry.
I believe he was responding to what he meant by what he wrote in his text
And
message
then
to
he said I
Dr.
meant exactly what the word said, and now he's going beyond.
All right, I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
Thank you, Mr. Rottenborn.
Sir, if you could just answer the question, Mr. Depp, please. Direct your attention just to your attorney, okay?
Sorry, Your Honor. Miss Heard would get upset, angry, argumentative, and violent in Australia. The one that was the day when my tip of my finger disappeared. When she arrived in Australia, she complained that an attorney who was explaining to her
Objection, Your Honor, is hearsay as to what he alleges her attorney was explaining to her. That's clearly
We can move on, Your
Okay,
Honor.
yes, ma'am.
In the content, do you recall what you were upset about in that video?
Objection.
Overruled.
Apparently looking for any metadata is impossible as it is now owned by...
I'll sustain the objection. You want to ask the question
Mr.
again?
Depp, what do you remember?
So it didn't have anything to do with it.
Objection beyond the scope of the question.
Overruled, I'll allow it. That's fine. Alright, any objection on 365? Alright, 365 in evidence.
Couch. 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 Yes.
Your Honor, she said this was 11 cents.
Yes. No, I'm not saying that. You asked that.
I'm sorry, I think I misspoke. I may have been 45. I may have misremembered. It's a.
11 seconds long.
I apologize. I misremembered. Okay, it's 45.
Publish it. There you go. Okay.
I want couch. I want couch. Agree, please, though. You said you agreed before we started talking.
Mr. Depp, do you recognize what's in that recording?
Seems pretty clear that she's ordering me to the couch. When someone brings up the fact that you vomit in your sleep every night, well, at first I think you'd be aware of it. I think the first thing that I would do is seek medical attention. I don't know why anyone would record that.
Okay, 342. Any objection?
As long as there's no one else in the audience.
What was it when you asked me to say? What did I do?
The screeching of her voice.
What does that mean in the context of that conversation?
I don't know. Again, it seems like some word that was it became part of it.
He said he doesn't know.
Alright, I'll sustain objection. Next question.
So at first I said that.
Objection, Your Honor. The question was simply, do you remember when that was from? So beyond scope.
So, where were you when that recording was taken?
My children couldn't escape the fact that all this had gone down. So
Objection,
I was
Your Honor. The question was, how did the discussion go when he's talking about his children? It's way beyond the scope.
just talking.
Sir, just wait for the objection.
I think he's describing the context around that conversation.
It's way beyond the scope.
Alright, I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
Mr. Depp, why were you...
I mean, everybody, I know that that's his job, but that was quite cruel.
Objection, Your Honor. Well beyond the scope.
I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
Finally, I'd like to play a portion.
Alright, any objection to 357A? Alright, 357A in evidence.
I tell people that it was a fair fight, and see what the jury and judge say. See how many people believe or decide to
How far after May 21st, 2016 do you think that conversation was? I'm asking for his best estimate.
I'll allow him to answer.
So could you ask it again? I was distracted.
How long after... I have nothing further, Your Honor.
Sir, you can have a seat next to your attorney, please. Thank you. Alright, your next witness. Ben King. Somebody gonna go get Mr. King?
You just do away with these.
You can take it with you. Or you just leave it. You can leave it there.
On one of his
Well,
fingers.
objection, hearsay.
Yes.
Oh,
Next
Okay,
question.
he said he sustained an injury to his finger,
Yes.
but you don't know what caused the injury to his finger.
Wonderful.
That was the dog trying to get into the unit. They were so afraid. Oh, someone's trying to get into my unit. It's like, oh, come on, really? And I actually, when they asked me to go inside the unit just to check room by room to make sure no one was there. We don't have cameras in the video. Sorry, we don't have cameras at the hallway. We don't have cameras on the hallway. I always make eye contact with someone I'm talking to, but I'm not looking to find something like oh, your makeup's wrong, you haven't have to change your eyebrows, or your eyelashes are not even, or I'm not looking for anything. I'm just looking at their eyes.
But in fact, you don't recall seeing Amber Heard on May 24th, correct?
I don't remember. I don't even remember what I got for breakfast.
Okay. Well, let's pull up exhibit number 1. Did you testify truthfully to everything that you testified in response to my questions today?
That's correct. I did.
That was the first, I'm sorry.
I will say that is the most bizarre episode.
Yeah, okay, all right. I've just never seen that before. I've seen a lot of things, but I've just never seen it.
Driving that.
Yeah, that did it. All right, so,
That news that he was given that night was catastrophic, wasn't it?
No.
And Mr. Depp was trying to urinate in the foyer, wasn't he?
No.
Mr. Depp had his penis out of his pants, didn't he?
Relevance.